Welcome to Nordic Market News. Today is Friday, October the 7th. This program is brought to you by news agency Direkt on behalf of Infront. The main focus will be on the major financial news from or affecting the Nordic countries, and we'll begin by looking at the stock market index from each of these countries in the opening 2 hours of trade today. Sweden's OMX S30 is down 0.5%, while the Norwegian OSEBX decreased slightly again today by just 0.1%. The OMX Helsinki 25 is down 0.25%, and the OMX Copenhagen 20 decreased 0.3%. In Swedish news, AstraZeneca announced in a press release this morning that it has sold the rights outside of the United States for its nasal spray product, Rhinocort Aqua, to Cilag. Cilag is a company that has an affiliation to Johnson & Johnson, purchased these rights for $330 million US. The deal is expected to close during the fourth quarter of 2016 and does not include any staff or facilities and will not affect AstraZeneca's previous 2016 forecasts. The current consensus sales estimates for 2016 is 23.8 billion Swedish crowns. Castellum will be reporting their 2016 third quarter results next Wednesday, October the 12th. In a consensus compiled today by SME Direkt, analysts are continuing their positive expectations, estimating Castellum's third quarter net operating income at 970 million Swedish crowns. This is an increase of 48.5% over the last quarter and up about 63% over the same period in 2015. Starbreeze Studios agreed last night for the first AP fund to purchase 1.85 million Class B shares from Starbreeze chairman Michael Hjort through his company Indian Nation from their press release today. Michael Hjort has close to 1.5 million Class A shares and retains approximately 800,000 Class B shares after the transaction. He confirmed in a statement his intention to remain a long-term, significant shareholder of Starbreeze, which was also a request by the first AP fund during the sale. Starbreeze also conducted on Thursday, after the stock market closing, a private placement of approximately 16.5 million B shares at a price per share of 23.40 Swedish crowns. This Starbreeze share issue generated 385 million Swedish crowns that will be used to further expand the business in areas such as virtual reality, as well as future projects like Payday 3. After both of these transactions, the first AP fund now has over 25 million shares in Starbreeze, which is equivalent to 9.3% of the capital and 3.2% of the votes. In Norway, according to a press release this morning from TGS Nopec, they are expecting 2016 third quarter revenue of approximately 113 million Norwegian crowns, which TGS says is about 17% higher than the average market estimate. SME Direct's current forecast compilation states a consensus estimate of 99 million Norwegian crowns with 14 analyst contributions. TGS, which sells geological data to all oil and gas companies, also announced that the so-called multi-client investments are expected to amount to approximately 82 million Norwegian crowns. Danish insurance company Top Danmark has evaluated Sampo's recent bid to acquire 1/3 of its shares and has recommended to shareholders not accept Sampo's offer, citing that the price of 183 Danish crowns per share is too low. Top Danmark's board of directors notes that the price does not include a premium, which is usually offered in a public bid for a listed company, according to a statement. Current SME Direkt consensus estimates for 2016 full-year pre-tax profit is 1.5 billion Danish crowns for Top Danmark and just over 1.7 billion Danish crowns for Sampo. Those were the headlines for today's program. We will be back again on Monday with more Nordic Market News. Thank you for watching.